Thank you, Romani. Just listening to everyone, digital and AI are certainly current trends going into the future. And with AI, one needs to be, I think one needs to do a due diligence, certainly in the legal aspect. There's been cases where advocates have used AI as argument and it has been incorrect. So number one, use AI, but certainly with due diligence. But there are core principles that I think always remain. So one of them is collaboration. I think as a franchisor or franchisee, we mustn't look at them and us, but rather change it to we, because together, the two of them, franchisor, list of franchisees, then build up the brand. There's also training. I think as a franchisor, one should train, and train. And this is my experience in being an attorney in the franchising industry, is that when brands are not successful, it appears to be one of the problems is training hasn't been done properly. So you can go to a restaurant, you can sit down, and within the first minute, you will see if the staff have been trained. And it's no use getting irritated with them. A lot of the times, it's not their fault. They haven't been trained properly. So one should look at the management, franchisee, franchisor, whichever it is. Another aspect is transparency, is really open door communication. Sometimes I see franchisor does nothing and then the next minute there's a breach letter. That should not occur. If the franchisee is not performing, address an email. Of course, if it's serious, then you can go immediately to a breach letter. But sometimes it's the slow cooker. Address a letter, send an email before you suddenly go into a breach letter. That's from the franchisor's point of view. From the franchisee's point of view, if there's a problem, don't adopt the ostrich approach. Then go, if there's a problem, do something about it. Don't wait until the volcano erupts and then try and resolve it. Another aspect is from franchisor and franchisee's point of view, I suggest that you use a particular month to reassess your business formula. Perhaps January might be a good month because it's a quieter month, gives you time to sit down, look at what worked for you last year, what didn't, how can you reassess it? Rather than waiting until there's a problem, then sitting and saying, how can we reassess it? How can we grow? So these are just pointers. I have a few others from and I haven't even spoken from a legal point of view, but your legal documents, and I need to stress, are very important. They have to comply in terms of the Consumer Protection Act. Particularly your disclosure document is more a moving document. Facts in there keep on changing. So it's important, if you're the franchisor, to continuously look at your disclosure document, make sure it gets updated with the current stuff. It is important that your financial projections are correct. I, as an attorney, where I represent a franchisee, I can tell you one of the first things I do is, are the documents compliant? If not, then, how serious is that? Is that important enough for a franchisee to get out of it? I think that's enough for now. I can add further, but let me give opportunity to others. Thank you.